From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Monday, April 6th, 2015. Silver is trading at $17.10 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,219 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $258. Antiwar.com reports, talking to the major American networks yesterday, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu continued railing against the Iran nuclear framework deal and reiterated his determination to try to kill it. Netanyahu has repeatedly talked up sabotaging the nuclear negotiation on Israeli media, but this was the first time he was so overt about leading the anti-diplomacy push on U.S. media. He tried to present the push against the current deal as a push for a better deal, though that hypothetical deal that Netanyahu might accept is so far-fetched, U.S. officials say it wasn't even worth bringing up at the talks to the Western nations, let alone Iran. As it stands, however, Israel appears to be inconsolably outraged about the deal and is gearing up its powerful lobby to another run at the U.S. Congress with an eye towards getting legislation passed that would effectively sabotage the ongoing talks towards a final deal. FPP Radio News is brought to you by Bitcoin Not Bombs. Bitcoin Not Bombs is a launching pad for nonprofits and social entrepreneurs into the financial freedom of the Bitcoin economy. Bitcoin Not Bombs is fully committed to being the hub of the nonprofit sector of the Bitcoin economy, maximizing the potential cross-promotion of all our clients and commercial partners. To learn more, visit bitcoinnotbombs.com. UPI reports Tesla Motors announced it broke a company record for the first quarter of 2015 by delivering 10,030 vehicles soon after West Virginia banned sales of its vehicles. The record was broken through a 55% sales increase for the same period from the previous year. Tesla also announced it will deliver sales information 3 days after the end of each quarter instead of waiting 40 days when the company is required to file them to the U.S. Security and Exchange Commission. The company expects to sell 55,000 cars in 2015, up from the 31,000 vehicles they delivered the previous year. Tesla has had trouble turning a profit in previous years, losing $294 million last year, $74 million in 2013, and $396 million in 2012. Tesla's first quarter financial report should be filed in May. Additionally, direct sales of Tesla vehicles were banned in West Virginia on Friday by Governor Earl Ray Tomblin after he signed a bill into law that stated an automaker may not act in the capacity of a new motor vehicle dealer. Tesla is banned from selling its vehicles directly in at least 4 other states. For over 35 years, Roberts & Roberts has been a trusted source for buying and selling your investment-grade precious metals. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and permanently removed the minimum purchase order for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on investing and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 850-478-5270 or online at rrbi.co. Reuters reports Rolling Stone magazine failed to follow basic journalistic safeguards in publishing a since-retracted story about the alleged gang rape at a University of Virginia frat house. In its lengthy critique of the article conducted at the request of the magazine, the Columbia Journal-Review said Rolling Stone's repudiation of the main narrative in A Rape on Campus is a story of journalistic failure that was avoidable. The failure encompassed reporting, editing, editorial supervision, and fact-checking. Led by the dean of the Columbia Journalism School, the review examined the editorial process behind the explosive story, which failed to hold up under a barrage of questions raised by other media after its publication in November. The article, written by Sabrina Rubin Erdely, gave a detailed account of a 2012 gang rape that a woman identified as Jackie said had endured at a frat house as a first-year student and accused the university of tolerating a culture that ignored sexual violence against women. In December, Rolling Stone apologized for discrepancies in the account and admitted that it never sought comment from 7 men accused for the alleged rape. The Columbia Journalism Review had previously cited the article at the top of its list of the worst journalism of 2014, faulting Erdely for failing to check Jackie's account against other sources, including her alleged attackers and 3 friends who were depicted as unsympathetic towards her. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.